Your destiny lies with me.
Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the Star Wars headquarters. We're talking about droidekas, and we got some gameplay of the classic Battlefront 2 with the droideka. Always fun to revisit the classic Battlefront 2. I definitely recommend it. Roll around with the droidekas and get yourselves ready for June 26th when the droideka finally arrives to Battlefront 2. And hit that like button if you are as excited as I am. Let's go for 3,000 likes on this video. And in this video, we're going to be talking about a lot of things, including what modes the droideka will be available in, the most effective ways to take down the droideka, including how it reacts to lightsabers and force powers, and so much more, including comments about more upcoming reveals in August. So tons of stuff to go over in this video, and let's jump to the first bit of information right here. So this was posted on Reddit, and Howdy Fella asked, what's the HP on their shield? And they also asked, also, will the droidekas be available in modes like Blast and Strike? And Jay responded and said, to my knowledge, they'll be available in any mode that has reinforcements. As for their shield strength, I'm not sure just yet. I think it's still being finalized. So we now know that the droideka will be available in pretty much every mode that, you know, reinforcements are available in. So that is going to be freaking awesome. I could not wait for that. You know, I really enjoy Capital Supremacy, of course, but I also love to go into Blast mode as well. I really love that mode, and to know that the droideka should be coming to Blast mode as well is certainly exciting for me, so I cannot wait to try it in all of these different modes, of course. Now, we're going to talk about something else that's really interesting. This was posted on Twitter as well. Jay said, will the droideka get ragdolled from push, pull, etc. abilities or retribution in Star Wars Battlefront 2? And his response to that was, nope, it's a very tanky unit, so it'll get staggered and damaged from abilities like that, but it'll be able to hold its ground. Think carefully before you face one down. So keep that in mind. It's not going to be reacting like other units do. It's going to be a lot more bulky, a lot more tank-like, and you really have to think about how you're going to deal with these droidekas. And I love that about the droideka because, again, it should at least feel very, very threatening when you go up against it. You know, we're all thinking about playing as the droideka, but remember, you're also going to be facing off against it as well. And I asked this question out there on Twitter. I said, very cool. What is the best way to take down its shields? Smart ion grenade, perhaps? And Jay responded and said, ion weaponry / gear, hands down. So we now know, you know, if a droideka comes rolling around the corner and pops open its shield, the best way to deal with that shield is going to be ion weaponry. So, I don't know about you, but I am keeping my smart ion grenade equipped for sure. I always keep that handy, and I think the smart ion grenade is one of the most underrated abilities in Battlefront 2. Not only can it take down turrets with one shot, but it can also take down, you know, the heavy shield, of course. It can damage regular units, it can damage vehicles. It's an all-around good weapon or grenade to have equipped, and it's going to be particularly useful against these droidekas when we face off against them. Now, what about lightsabers? How is the droideka going to react to lightsabers? This was asked out on Reddit. Goku said, can't use ion shot as Lando. These droidekas will easily destroy blaster heroes. Also, will saber users be able to strike them while the shield is up or no? Jay responded and said, lightsabers will be able to go through the shields since we found they were too strong without that. Blaster heroes can shoot from afar, but at the same time, I think it's good to have units that counter other units well, including countering heroes. So the droideka will be quite vulnerable to lightsaber heroes still, which certainly makes sense because, you know, lightsaber heroes are extremely powerful regardless, and if a lightsaber hero is that close to a droideka and you're playing as the droideka, you probably made a mistake by getting that close to begin with. So it's going to be wise to, stay back with the Droideka and make sure you keep your distance, especially from lightsaber wielding heroes for sure. So if you see a lightsaber wielding hero coming near you, it's probably best to just simply put down your shield and immediately tuck and roll. Remember, tuck and roll if you see a lightsaber hero. Just get out of there. Don't mess with them because they're going to be able to take you down very quickly. Now, there's another interesting question on Twitter as well, and this was asked by Ivan. Ivan asked, "Hey Ben, I'm hoping you will answer my question. Will there be new content for original trilogy or sequel trilogy? Or is this game all Clone Wars now?" And Ben responded, said, "Star Wars is a big galaxy. Who knows where we'll end up down the line?" Okay, we know, but we'll be back in August to talk more about the future. So it looks like August is looking like a huge month for Battlefront 2 in terms of reveals, because they're going to be revealing a lot in August. As you know, there will be a new PvE mode, and that should be revealed in August as well. And this PvE mode is going to be completely different, from what I understand, from the PvP experience in Battlefront 2. So that sounds really promising. I'm really excited for the potential of this PvE mode, and I'm really curious to see what this PvE mode is all about. Will it be in the Clone Wars? Will it be an original trilogy mode? Will it be a new trilogy mode? Because as you know, as we get more and more into the fall and into the winter, we're nearing episode 9. So naturally, we're all going to wonder, will there be new mode and contents related to episode 9? What we do know right now, of course, is that Felucia will be coming to Battlefront 2 later this year. And personally for me, I'm really, really thrilled and happy that DICE is still focusing on Clone Wars content. I know we talk about Clone Wars content a lot here at the Star Wars headquarters. We absolutely love it. It's definitely one of my favorite eras in all of Star Wars, of course. But I do love the original trilogy and the new trilogy as well. And, if they ever decide to revisit the original trilogy, for instance, I would love to see some Rogue One content come back. Maybe they could do a map dedicated to Jeddah or do something like that. I think that'd be really, really cool to see. So if they were to do something like, Rogue One, for instance, what would you want to see? I think they could do something on capital supremacy. Maybe you'd be on Jeddah, or maybe you'd be on Scarif in capital supremacy, and instead of boarding, the ships we board currently, you'd board the Shield Gate, or maybe you'd board the Star Destroyer above Jeddah. There's all kinds of cool stuff they could still do with Rogue One content, and I get people in my streams mentioning it all the time to me. They're just like, when will we ever get any more Rogue One content for Battlefront 2? And they could go beyond just adding what we already know. They could add new Rogue One content, as I mentioned previously, like Jeddah, and new heroes like Chirrut, Baze, and so on. So there's so much stuff they could do. K2SO, anyone? I would love to see K2SO in Rogue One, who's definitely one of my favorite characters in the movie. But yeah, what would you want to see beyond the Clone Wars? I do still think there's plenty of opportunity for more Clone Wars content, like Coruscant, Mustafar, new heroes like, Ahsoka, Ventress, Rex, Cad Bane, you name it. There's still so much more that I want to see from the Clone Wars, of course, but it would be cool to see Rogue One content as well. So let me know what you think about this. Now, there was an interesting discussion about crouching heroes. It's something that I was actually thinking about during our live streams, how, currently right now, heroes really can't crouch, and it kind of feels weird that they can't, especially since you can crouch with other troopers. And Darth Sam the Wise posted this out, said, Jay says crouching heroes isn't off the table as far as he is aware. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. Jay responded to this, said, I talked with Guillaume, and Guillaume, of course, is the lead hero designer, and he said, I talked with Guillaume about this the other day. It's something we're looking at, but nothing to confirm at this time. So they are looking at the possibility of adding crouching to heroes, which I think would be great because, again, it would make it feel more, cohesive between the trooper experience and the hero experience. So when you switch from being a trooper to a hero, you know, you'd still have a cohesive experience there. And then finally, you may have noticed that, you know, some players have leveled up too much after the May level up update. And, you know, Ben responded about this and said they are working on people who have experienced inflated amounts of leveling up. So they are working on this and they're doing it player by player. So, you know, if a player has leveled up to like level 400 for some reason and they should not have, that player will be reduced back down to the proper level. And it won't happen for everyone at once that experienced the bug, but it will happen per player, and they're going to go through each player individually. It kind of sounds like a lot of work. So, you know, with that bug, hopefully DICE gets that all worked out and it goes smoothly for them. And honestly, I haven't noticed it too much when I play on Battlefront 2, so it seems like an error that seems kind of in the background and something that's not too prevalent, thankfully. So I haven't experienced it too much myself, but it's good to know that they are fixing it that quickly. But there's the news for you all today. Hope you enjoyed it. We are counting down the days to Battlefront 2's June update. It's going to be a big one. I could not wait. Very excited for it. So keep it right here at the Star Wars headquarters. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications. You're not going to want to miss it. I will see you all next time, and may the Force be with you always.
Wow.